Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to another video. It is very early here, so I have to make sure to keep my voice down. It is 5:30 in the morning. I just woke up. I have my cup of coffee and we are going to make this video happen. This has been a long process in the making. I have tried to build this house so many times, which in fact is not a house actually. Let me retract that. It is a yacht. I have tried to build this so many times, you have no idea. I have tried all different kinds of ways and it's never looked good. Like it never looked like a yacht, like an actual boat. It just looked like a very weirdly shaped house on the water. Now, you may disagree with me, and maybe you think, okay, it does not look like a yacht at all, but I do think it has some resemblance to it. Of course, we have our limitations, and no one is perfect, but I do think it gives a very, that beautiful and very nice nautical feel, and I actually really did enjoy it. So this is a two-bedroom house or two-bedroom boat, if you will, and each bedroom has its own bathroom. On the downstairs, we have a open plan, living, dining, and kitchen. Um, that leads us to the bedrooms, which are downstairs as well. We do have a pool on the upper deck, and we have large windows on the bed in the bedrooms that look into the pool. Just extra light and extra like dimension with the water, and it will be quite cool because if Sims are swimming and you are downstairs in the bedroom, then you can see the little legs. Might be sort of creepy because you're having like a upskirt kind of a shot, but I I actually do kind of enjoy it. And this is supposed to be for family, the house is not very big, and if you do not have a lot of experience building, it will be quite difficult for you to expand on it without making it look very clunky, very big, because obviously you can't go down or up, because if you go up, it won't look like a yacht anymore. It will look very tall and just a bit out of place. So, you might have to adjust like the living room or the space in the living room a bit if you do need extra bedroom space. And then on the upstairs, we have another sitting room and we have like the control room, where you would drive the boat from. Of course, we do not have those things. We do have a very antique looking steering wheel for a boat, but that is not appropriate. This is a yacht. This is supposed to be modern. So I put just a desk, a lot of monitors, and there's this I don't know what it is for, but it's sort of a desk and has a lot of buttons and control things. And, I just thought, this is going to have to do it. I can't do any better than this. Um, but in the end, it does sort of, show and give that look of being like a control room and you would drive the boat from there. I have done a little bit of research and I have looked at a lot of pictures of yachts just for me to know sort of like how to actually build this, um, and sort of to get like the dimensions translate like real life boat to Sims dimensions, because I did not want it to make it very big, very long, because if you make it very long because it's so narrow, it will be quite hard for you to do floor plan without having like huge and long corridors, which I don't really like that much. Um, but in the end, I think we came up with a good compromise. Initially, I was struggling quite a bit in the color scheme. A lot of the pictures I was watching online, it was a lot with like very warm colored woods and whites and blacks. And I didn't know if I wanted to go like nautical theme, like a bit, how the houses are decorated in like Cape Cod, where it's like traditional but nautical. I did not know if I wanted to go that route or if I wanted to do it more modernized. But I ended up, doing it more modern. I think that that would be the consensus, and then more people would like it that way. Now, initially, this upper deck area, I framed around it, or fenced around it with a half wall, and then I decided against it and I used this fence. Uh, just because this fence, since the beginning when it came out, it comes with the Gets to Work pack. And ever since the beginning, when I first looked at it, I remember thinking it looked a lot like the Titanic fence, the epic scene where they're going over the boat and there's the fence. Um, you know, I thought that that would be perfect. Um, we did have a bit of a struggle because obviously I did not want this house to have a foundation. Uh, you can have two types of foundation. You can have like a normal foundation like you would in a house, or you can put it on top of stills. Some houses that are built on top of water, they have like stills, that look like a lot of columns. Obviously, a boat does not have a foundation. So what I had to do, and if you want to do something in this sort, is first you come up with the shape of the boat. Oh, there's my alarm going. But first you come up with the shape of the boat and then you put it on the second floor and then you just drag it down. Once you press a room, it has like the arrow to elevate the room or to put it lower. You just drag it as low as it will go on top of the water, and then you can, kind of mask it. There is a slight little gap between the water and where the boat actually starts, but I used that little trim. It was before, the little black trim around it, and that gave up and closed that gap so it actually looks like the boat is on water. And that is how you do this without having to put any foundation at all. Now that did complicate things a bit because you do need a way into the boat. So I had to construct a little boardwalk, and I had to include some stairs just for it to be proper for you to be able to get into the boat. Gosh, I love talking. You will see the living room change a lot. I was going around and I wasn't enjoying anything that I was doing, and I keep doing and doing and doing things. But in the end, I kind of enjoy it. It has very light colors mixed with some dark wooden colors. A lot of like nature and plants. My houses all have that because I cannot construct a house without having plants in there. That's just goes against my nature. The only rooms I don't include plants in are usually kids' bedrooms, um, just because I feel that they're so colorful that you don't need them. And this house here, or this boat, has a kid's bedroom as well. It has a little bunk bed. I put in two little desks, and it took me some time to find some art. I wanted this to be like a preteen bedroom, so it's like maybe like one child was older than the other, so there are toys, but it wasn't very infantile anymore. The color, the bed initially was like pink and blue. I decided against that. I then just changed it to white and used colored lighting instead. That is something that I have done in my actual kids' bedroom. They have very different um, tastes. They share a bedroom. One of my kids is almost 13 and the other's 11. So, you may think it's just 2 years, but like the intellectual and maturity gap is quite a bit. So, one is very into pink, the other one is not. So we reached a compromise. Their whole bedroom is black and white. And instead of introducing colors into many objects or like furnishings, we introduce colors with LED lightings. So one day the bedroom is pink, the other day is blue, the other day is green, yellow. That is something that could actually be very good for you in real life if you suffer from that problem as well. Kids arguing about colors. You just change the color of the lighting and everyone is happy because you can change the bedroom colors one day and then the other day. So I was quite happy with that. Now the bedroom is a little bit cluttered, a little bit too cluttered for my taste, but it is a kid's bedroom, so I usually have quite a bit more stuff in there. In terms of the parents' bedroom, I use soft blues and like pastelly blue color because I looked outside of the windows and we use the exact same colors that are in the ocean. You will see some of the objects you can really see that has the same color of the ocean. Here I am going through the little menu and I'm picking things. This is not the fence we're gonna end up having. I'm getting out of breath. There, got it. Now, I was able to do this again, so now you can see my menu. Thank you so much to the person that helped me and told me I just had to tweak a little thing in my little settings, and now you can actually see the menu that I'm scrolling through, and you're able to see the objects that I am looking at. And here we are looking at other boats. I wanted this to be maybe a private lot, but maybe you have a brother or an uncle or whatever that has a boat and that wants to store it, so you store it there. Because I want this to be like a private thing, this is your own lot and no one has access to it. And I found some, how do you call it, starfishes? Starfishes? Is it plural? Starfish. They're very, very cute. So I included that as well. And here I start pulling out a lot of decorations. I even found a drone for the kids. So, happy kids. Um, I really had fun with this. This took me like maybe 2 or 3 hours. This was a very, very quick build. I have already uploaded a video and I wasn't planning on making another video now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to release that one first or this one, but I will see. And I hope we really, really enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed building it. And of course, if you do want to download this or any other of my builds, then you can look for me on the gallery using hashtag simsdesigns or hashtag simsdesignsyt. Do follow me on the gallery as well if you so want to, because then you have access to all of the things that I am building. Sometimes I build houses that won't come to YouTube, they stay only on the gallery. So, if you want to have access to those things as well, then you can. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this and I will see you in my next video. Bye.